That's the way. Okay, bit of news floating around.
It's funny happening.
Yeah, sure is. Signings and all that. We've got finals coming up. But first order of business, let's chat about DCE.
Yeah, Super League. Hull, whatever they are, one of the hulls over there.
Yep.
Does he have more NRL in him?
I don't know. I mean, it's always been the thing with the... to me, it's always been seen as like an optional retirement plan for like NRL players.
Yeah.
Head over to England and just...
Maybe it's the missus and the kids. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
2 years.
Bit of time in England, Dale. Let's go.
So 37 years old. So he signed 2 years.
So it'll be 38, 39.
Look, he's obviously not... the whole Origin thing happened and whatnot and all the rest of it.
Yep.
He's been no slouch this year.
I was going to say, I feel like he's had a bit of a revitalised year at the Roosters.
I just would have thought maybe a couple of years, I don't know, on the Gold Coast. You wonder, did any NRL clubs offer him something? Yeah. I'd love to know.
Yeah. Because that's right, I suppose, if he's got... Because you still feel like he had a bit of the fire in him.
I think so.
He obviously didn't retire from that rep arena, but kind of got forced out. And then,
maybe it was just wanted a ring, thought Roosters are probably my best bet here.
True.
After, I don't want to go, with all due respect, to the Titans and potentially sit at the bottom of the table and have that, with all due respect, I don't mean that in a rude way.
No.
And then, go to England and see if he can conquer that. I don't know.
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, I think so. I reckon, well, that's right, because he's probably thinking, I want a swan song. And probably, because no room at the Panthers.
No.
Wars are all sort of sorted with their situation.
It was always going to be a big Sydney team.
Yeah. Well, that's right, So, no, I reckon...
Interesting.
We'll have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, once he goes over there, that's it. That's done.
Yeah, he's not come back. He's not doing a Kyle Felt or Joey Marnie's coming back to the Chiefs, but...
it'll be interesting. I just thought, might have got a couple of years in him in NRL, but hats off to him.
Yeah, no,
see what
good on him. Whatever you like to do.
Yeah.
So...
Parramatta Eels.
The Eels. They're sort of in and out with what they're doing with their halves. They've got Luai, Pezzett.
Can't follow it.
What's Risley doing?
Well, Pezzett obviously got injured a bit this year, and then I feel like he's played like a handful of games, and that's it.
Yeah.
I thought the whole point was him playing 6 and Thingy 7.
Correct.
Volkman's had a great year, I will say. He has played...
Out of his skin.
100%. Really good footy. And now there's talks... Earlier in the year, there was talks that they weren't going to renew his contract. Now there's talk that there is.
Mm-hmm.
I would be...
100%.
I would have been investing in him...
Yep.
Rather than throwing however many hundreds of thousands of dollars they had to get Luai. Because obviously...
To me, that makes no sense.
Tigers are paying part of Luai's thing next year.
Yeah, but I don't get that. See, to me, like the Eels, how long have they been cellar dwellers, really?
Well, they made the grand final in...
Yeah.
Was it the year before the Bunnies or the years after the Bunnies?
True, I forgot about that. And then even back in, was it 2022, I know they had a bit of a semi-finals run, was it against the Cows?
Might have been, I can't remember.
So, I mean, but since then, I suppose, they've sort of been down the bottom. I just think if you're trying to me, they've sort of always half-baked their rebuilds.
Yeah.
Like you've obviously got Moses.
Yeah.
And then you've got Pezzett and Volkman.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that you need more than that.
No. Obviously they're losing Pezzett. He's coming to the Bronx.
Oh, sorry, that's right, yeah.
But just go all in on Volkman.
That's what I mean. That's like just commit to a halves pairing. This whole thing with Luai just makes no sense to me.
Like, with all due respect, the Eels aren't going to win the premiership next year with Luai.
Correct.
So it's like, well...
That's right. He's not like a...
It's not Nathan Cleary.
Not Nathan Cleary, not even Izzy Katoa.
No.
Or even a younger Cameron Munster where it's like they can just all of a sudden light it up.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
There's years. And Moses is no spring chicken now.
Correct.
It's interesting, yeah. And then you wonder how the players feel about it. Like, just year in, year out, and here's the next one.
What does that do to the confidence of, like, Volkman?
I can only imagine destroys it.
Yeah, like, I just think, it's like, it clearly would send it, even no matter what they're saying to him in person, it's still like, well, we're hedging our bets because we don't, it's like, does that say we don't fully trust you or whatever? It's
I mean, if you've got a healthy Moses and a healthy Luai, you're not going to bench Luai.
No, because they've paid money for him.
So, just catch you in New South Wales Cup, Volkman?
Yeah.
I don't know. Very strange.
Whereas to me, you need to be giving your young halves, as much game time as possible.
Especially after the year he's had.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Anyway, well, we will see next year. Yeah. Well, the big news of the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Queensland coach. So obviously every Queenslander had the tissues out.
Yeah.
He announced his retirement. Now, there's a couple of names that have been thrown around. What do you reckon, Gary? Who would you like to see? Who do you think we'll see?
I mean, I would have loved to see Cam Smith or Cooper Cronk.
Same.
It sounds like it's going to be Wayne now.
I think he's the most obvious smoky.
Yeah.
Given that everyone else, the fact that Smith and Cronk have both said, I just think, Smith, because of he's got game smarts in the sense of he had a lot of gamesmanship as a player, and he had and I think he's got the right idea about energising a group and bringing them together, and obviously that Melbourne Storm mentality. And same with Cronk, but to me, I'd love to see Cronk one day.
Yes.
I'd love to see it, because I just, you see the Matty and Cronk show, his ability to analyse a game and just know what people should be doing where on a field.
His footy knowledge just dribbles out of his ears. There's that much of it in his head. Yeah. He can't contain it.
Yeah.
There's so much there.
Yeah.
The only thing I just don't know is the whole, so Wayne, does Wayne remove himself from NRL world for 3 months, 2.5 months?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or does he go back and forth? You think Bill, he is all in.
Yeah. Oh, he's got that home theatre where he watched all that, which is great. I thought it was good.
Does Wayne be all right, Wednesday's over, got the bunnies on the weekend. That's where.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's Wayne, you'll figure it out. You know.
Well, I think whatever he does, I think it'll be like 2020.
Yeah.
1 year, come in, please rescue us.
Was he coaching NRL that year?
Great question.
I don't think he was.
No, because he did. So this is his first year. Is this his first year back at the Bunnies or his second year?
Second year.
And so that was. So what's this? 2026. 2025 was the first year back at the Bunnies.
Yeah.
And then he did 2 years at the Dolphins.
Finns.
So 24, 23.
Yeah.
22. Was that the year that? No, he did 2020, didn't he?
I can't. We'd need to fact check that and see where he's come from there. I just don't remember him being clubland.
No.
When it happened. But yeah, I don't see anyone else. Everyone said, JT. I saw something about Mick Ennis. Did you see that?
Mick Ennis?
Yeah. Everyone was like, oh, do you have to be? I was like,
what? For Queensland?
Bleeds blue.
What?
You can't, I don't think, I
he
read
coached
that.
them to lose.
That is ridiculous.
Look, I've kind of, because of his work in commentary, I've sort of softened my view of Mick Ennis. As a player, I hated him, but I actually quite like Mick Ennis in commentary.
Yeah.
But the man is going to, you cut him open and there's a Blues jersey there. He's not going to coach Queensland.
Wrong on so many levels.
I can't know. Who cooked that up?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll find the article. But I think Wayne would be the front runner.
I would feel the safest with Wayne because we're in a period of transition. Unless they find someone that's long term.
Yeah.
See, it's a shame in a way. Josh Hannay, I thought would have been probably a good contender had he not switched to clubland. Because he's done a lot of apprenticeship in that.
Especially with Bill.
Yep. So he would have been. Now they've mentioned Matt Bowman.
He's with the Broncos at the moment, so you don't know.
And then Ben Teo is the other one that they've thrown up. He's been in and around the camps for a long time.
Head coach gig.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's a little bit. See, to me, Ben Teo could be a little bit Thurston-like in that he's sort of wanting to still have a chat with the lads and a laugh. It's like, get your coaching head on, son.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Wait and see. It's going to be interesting, but
very
it's a big
interesting.
Call.
I think. And the other bit of this conversation that I feel that we may be forgetting a little bit is the fact that they've announced Matty King to replace Laurie. Yeah. Obviously, Laurie had the win, which was very frustrating for Queensland fans because we, chuckle at Laurie Daly losing. But I do get nervous.
Yeah.
I think Matty King knows what he's doing. Again, he's had a long apprenticeship in that Blues coaching box.
Even with the Roosters.
100%. So I'm worried as a Queensland fan.
That'll be an interesting series next year.
Dear Wayne. Dear Uncle Wayne.
Yeah. Please help.
Please help. Rightio, Gary. So I want to run through we're coming out to finals. There's two rounds left.
2 big rounds.
Yep, and two massive rounds. Now, really, we got 4 teams to lock down those last final spots.
Yeah.
Let's go through them. Let's start with the Bunnies. Currently sitting in 7th position.
In 7th, 30 points, plus 63.
Yep.
Titans this weekend, Roosters next week.
Which, on paper, looks like soft and then tough.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to tip, you'd probably say win and lose.
Yes.
So they get to 32, hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
See, a lot, and we'll run through the others too, but it's going to depend who they're versing and where that other team is on the table.
Yes.
To see if players are going to get rested.
Where are they at injury-wise? I'm thinking Latrell.
Latrell's on the extended bench this week.
Yep.
So maybe if they win this week, they might go, all right, we'll park Latrell for first week of finals and he's primed.
Yes.
Or they might think, well, fuck, we need to get some game time in those legs.
Correct.
Go out there, don't get suspended, because we all know how those Bunnies Roosters games go.
Oh, well, that's right.
You know.
Exactly. And see, it's not like the Roosters will likely rest in that. Well, I don't think the Roosters will rest in that last week because they lost to the Tigers.
Well, it's a 3-way race now at the top.
Mm-hmm. And they would have loved to have taken that minor premiership, but losing to the Tigers really upset their rhythm.
Screwed them. Yeah. I'd say the Bunnies are a guaranteed spot.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So I think as long as they get one, if they go loss, then they put themselves at risk at being leapfrogged probably by the Cows.
Even if they went loss and held their point difference, they probably scraped through. Maybe because of how they are sitting at the moment.
I suppose especially when you look at the Cows and Cows and Dogs points differential.
There's that buffer they've got. So
yeah. No, I think the Bunnies probably edged through. Yeah. Okay, then we've got
your Cows, mate.
Oh God, nervous.
Finals footy.
Look, I'm going to come out and say it. I think we will probably make finals.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be there to make up the numbers. I think again, as always, we're too inconsistent. But our for and against points differential is our Achilles heel.
Yep. It's not looking good.
No. But on the flip side, I think we've got the softest draw of everyone trying to vie for those spots.
Yeah.
So we've got Tigers, both home games, so both in Townsville, Tigers and then Raiders. Which, I mean, Tigers just beat the table-topping Roosters.
Yeah.
And the Raiders never take anything lying down.
No.
So they're not easy games, but you would think, again, on paper, if the Cowboys coming off a bye is the other element.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You would think that the Cows, if they've got their heads screwed on and a good defensive mindset,
need to get that for and against as close to 0 as possible.
Without a doubt.
Like -72, that's 2 big wins.
They need to, put in a couple of big scores.
Look, at least get it to -10, -15.
Yep, I think so. Well, see, what's the Doggies?
-32.
Yeah, see, I think they've got to, I think to feel safe, they need to have their points differential be better than the Dogs.
Yes. Yeah, which is 2 big wins.
Yeah, huge wins, really.
But you are 4 points clear of Manly at the moment, so you've got that stored away. But yeah, Tigers, Raiders, not easy games.
No, but I mean, on paper, they're, you know, we should be able to get them done, but...
We saw what happened on Sunday last week.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, anything could happen. Exactly. Wait and see. Dogs.
Yeah, the Dogs.
So they're 2 points behind.
So they're on
28.
28.
They got Panthers this week, and then the Broncos the week after.
Which is such an interesting draw.
Yeah.
Because they were the first team to beat the Panthers in round 5, I think it was.
And then we beat them at Suncorp. Yeah.
With the week after, I think.
It might have been. It was around Anzac Day, I'm pretty sure, from memory.
Yeah.
Actually, it was Anzac Day. See, if they lose this week, I reckon it's...
all over.
Done pretty much, yeah. I mean,
so maybe that's it then. Like, I mean, obviously we'll talk about Manly in a bit, but if the Dogs lose to Penrith...
Yeah.
Well,
it's still mathematically possible depending what happens with the other games.
Yes. But I think that Bulldogs-Penrith game is a massive one in the context of who gets that last spot.
Yeah, I think that's massive. Geez.
And you know what? Thinking of that context, because like to me it's such a funny full circle moment. The fact that the Dogs were the Panthers went unbeaten until the Dogs did it.
Yeah.
And then for the Panthers to be the ones to end the Dogs finals, or like put the nail in the
theory,
coffin.
Yeah.
I just think I think the Panthers will be out for revenge.
Yeah.
Personally.
It's going to be an interesting game because the Doggies are going to be up for it.
Yeah.
And they'll know in the back of their mind we got you earlier in the year.
If the Doggies make the finals,
yeah,
how do you think they'd fare in the...
Making up numbers, personally.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
No, I mean...
Personally.
I mean, I say that as a Cows fan, also knowing that the Cows would make up the numbers, but I think that the Dogs...
That's how I personally see it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Manly.
The Sea Eagles.
Mathematically, there's a chance.
Yeah. Foreign is maintaining hope amongst his troops and saying, play right to the end, boys.
I mean, obviously, the way Fosball started was like, holy shit, look out. And now it's obviously...
I think that's the thing. Manly is one of those teams that can catch fire.
Yeah.
And when they do that, it's like, oh, I don't want to be playing there. So, obviously, they've struggled to be up and about for a long time now. Now, who's in their draw, Gary?
So they got the Dragons this week, followed by the Wars. Dragons, obviously, it's a winnable game, but obviously the Dragons are doing some good things at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think, kind of like with the Bunnies, with the Roosters, Manly now with the Wars, it's going to depend if players get rested in that last game.
Yes.
I don't think Webster's the type of coach to rest players.
I don't think so either. I think he'll want them running
throttle.
hot into the finals.
So that could be a hell of a game. Obviously, 26 points, they have to win both. Yep. They do have a plus 66. So out of those 4 teams, they've actually got the best for and against. So if they can sneak in on competition points, thingy's in their favour at the moment.
Yeah. So there are 26 points at the moment, competition points.
Yeah.
So 28-30. That's 30 is the highest they would get.
Yeah.
And you've got both Bunnies in 7th and Cows in 8th.
Yeah.
Both on 30.
Yeah.
So they would need Dogs to go away, basically.
They need the Dogs to win one, lose one. Worst case scenario for them.
Yep.
And leapfrog them. And then they need Bunnies and Cows to lose both games.
Yep.
And then in theory, they'd out you guys on the point difference.
Yes.
And then it could get tight with the Bunnies.
Yeah. I don't think they'd catch the Bunnies because I think the Bunnies, between the Titans and the Roosters, probably do enough. If they get one win, I don't think that they'll on points differential would be a problem. Would be a problem with Manly chasing them. But the Cows with that points differential. But that's a lot of things I think to still go right, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, look, one win from one of those teams and it's done. But it makes it exciting viewing all the way down to the week before finals.
Yeah. Which, full credit to Volandis, I think, and Habdo, what they've done with the comp and the way it's sort of set up. That's what they're looking for. So
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Hold on to your hats.
That's it. All right, Gary. So 2 weeks to NRL final series starts. Last 2 rounds of the regular season. Interesting point from our AFL friends across the way.
Yeah.
They are doing something different this year with their competition. Traditionally they've had the top 8, and then they have their week off, I believe. Correct me, AFL fans, if I've got this completely wrong. And then a week off between their regular season and finals. Now, I believe to fill that gap and create maybe some more revenue with ads and sponsors and game time. They now have, top 6 finish and have the week off.
Yeah.
Spots 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
They have what they call wildcard playoffs in that week.
So I presume Team 7 and Team 8 get the games at home.
Yes, I would imagine they get home.
And they host 7 hosts 10.
Yeah.
8 hosts 9.
I'm assuming so, yes.
I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah, to build extra.
Off.
Yeah.
Just stupid. Can you imagine that?
That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine that in NRL? So everything that we just talked about there. So if you are Bunnies, Cows, Dogs, and Manly, so in theory you'd finish the regular season, and everyone from Sharks, Dolphins up to the top.
Yeah.
And then from Bunnies through to Manly, they would play each other, and then Cows and Dogs.
I just don't get it because it's like, imagine if they brought that to NRL. I don't think I've ever heard anyone whinge about how the finals works. Like, I quite like it.
Yes.
Top 4, you get the extra chance.
Correct.
Well done, you finish at the top.
Yep.
Like, top 6 of the AFL, like, top 6, you're stretching it out a bit. Like,
yeah.
You've done well, but fucking all right. Calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd hate that.
Yeah.
I would hate. I get it from a money point of view.
Yeah. That's what worries me is that it does worry me that NRL could. They don't like to copy AFL, but it does worry me that something like that they could bring in some kind of pseudo extra competition or something.
Yuck.
Yeah. No, do not like.
No way.
That's a big no from Gary.
Yeah. Yuck. And I mean, I'm guessing a lot of AFL fans would hate it.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to my mate who's a massive Lions fan. He's like, it's the worst thing ever. He's like, good. I'm so glad that as a Lions fan, we're not involved in any of that shit this year.
Stupidity at its finest, mate.
Sure is, mate.
Yuck. So, don't get any ideas, NRL.
No, please not.
Leave
now, we've got Tigers at home. Who have you
got? Storm at home tomorrow night, actually.
Oh,
Reno's send off. Payne's last home game.
Yes. And Jerome Hughes is back in.
Yes, I saw that. Should be a good game.
Yeah.
Not much to play for, but
no, I still think will be. I think a little bit of pride for both teams.
Definitely after
Bronx and Storms after the season they've had. Yep, I agree.
Massive.
So, and also just as an aside for the weekend, the Bunnies are doing a nice gesture for.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great. Yeah.
I had my brother asked me yesterday. He goes, "Oh, what happens if he catches the kickoff?" I was like, I don't think the opposing team is going to run at a bloke with motor neurone disease. I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll have that worked out.
I'd say how will they figure it? So in theory, the Bunnies will receive.
I think, have the NRL allowed them like an extra interchange?
Yeah, you get a free sub.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the Bunnies will receive.
Yep.
And then Jai just jumps off. Because there's all these jokes. It's like, no, Jai, just fuck off, I'm playing.
Yeah. Well, that's, knowing Jai as a character, I feel like he would get a little bit of that. No, I'm in the jersey, let me go. But no.
I think it's great. So they'll do that this week and next week, get into 100 games.
Yeah. Which
Fantastic.
I think, love it. Love your work.
Yeah.
Good job.
Beautiful.
All right, Gary, have a good week.
See you soon.
See you soon.